crisis for the company. This experience left him feeling.
The arena buzzed with electricity, the air thick with anticipation as the WWE Universe gathered for what would be one of the most anticipated matchups in recent memory. The rivalry between John Cena and Kevin Owens had escalated into a war that would define the very soul of WWE. It was more than just a match. It was a battle for honor, for redemption, and for justice. Cena, the ultimate symbol of resilience, was out for vengeance, driven by the need to avenge his close friend Cody Rhodes. Rhodes, once the pride of WWE, had been forced into retirement by Owens's brutal and calculated actions. His departure left a void not only in the WWE roster, but also in the hearts of the fans who adored him. Cena, fueled by his unwavering loyalty to his friends and his never give up mantra, knew that the time for retribution had come. As the lights dimmed, the arena was plunged into darkness, the iconic sound of John Cena's theme reverberating through the speakers. The crowd erupted into an ocean of cheers, each chant of his name intensifying the drama of the moment. Cena's silhouette appeared at the top of the ramp, bathed in the spotlight. His face, normally calm and composed, now bore an expression of utter determination and focused rage. His stride was unrelenting, each step toward the ring signaling his resolve. Fans rallied behind their hero, chanting his name in unison. This wasn't just a match, it was a reckoning. Cena had one mission: to restore justice and honor to a WWE that had been rocked by Owens's brutality. Meanwhile, in the ring, Kevin Owens exuded arrogance and disdain. He leaned against the ropes, staring up at Cena with a smirk on his face. The hostility between them was palpable. Owens, fully aware of the emotional weight of the match, taunted Cena mercilessly, reminding him and the crowd of Cody Rhodes' forced departure from the ring. His mocking words sent a chill through the arena, heightening the already intense animosity between the two men. Owens saw Cena's quest for vengeance as a futile effort, just another obstacle for him to destroy on his path to dominance. The bell rang, and with it, the Clash of Titans began. Cena and Owens collided in the center of the ring with a force that shook the very foundation of the arena. Owens, known for his unpredictability and vicious streak, came out of the gate with a series of rapid strikes, trying to overwhelm Cena with his aggression. Owens' brutal style, filled with unorthodox moves and relentless attacks, was designed to break his opponent both physically and mentally. But Cena, the veteran of countless battles, wasn't one to back down easily. With every punch Owens threw, Cena countered with his own, digging deep into his well of strength and experience. The battle was far from one-sided. As the match progressed, Owens tried everything in his arsenal to wear down Cena. He hit him with suplexes, power bombs, and even some high-flying maneuvers, trying to outpace Cena's relentless pace. But Cena, ever the competitor, absorbed every blow and responded with his signature moves: suplexes, shoulder blocks, and a devastating five-knuckle shuffle that sent the crowd into a frenzy. The arena was alive with energy, every move eliciting gasps and cheers from the WWE Universe. It was clear that neither man was willing to give an inch. The battle had become personal, and both superstars were determined to prove who the true fighter was. Key moments of the match encapsulated the essence of their rivalry. Owens, growing more desperate, attempted to hit his pop-up powerbomb, only for Cena to reverse it into a thunderous five-knuckle shuffle. The crowd roared, their excitement mounting as Cena gained the upper hand. But Owens wasn't ready to be defeated just yet. He had a trick or two left up his sleeve. The action spilled outside the ring, where Owens tried to use the environment to his advantage. A steel chair appeared, and Owens wielded it like a weapon, swinging it with malicious intent. But Cena, the embodiment of resilience, fought back with everything he had, using his strength and determination to neutralize Owens's dirty tricks. The match spilled out of control as both men battled on the outside. Owens, desperate for a win, executed a moonsault off the top rope, only for Cena to roll out of harm's way at the last second. Owens hit the mat hard, the impact sending shockwaves through the crowd. Cena seized the moment, lifting Owens onto his shoulders and delivering a devastating attitude adjustment from the middle rope. The crowd went wild, the sheer power and execution of the move sending a message to Owens that Cena wasn't backing down. But Owens, ever the resilient competitor, managed to kick out just before the referee's hand hit the mat for a 3 count. The match was far from over. The final moments of the match were a culmination of everything both men had endured throughout their brutal confrontation. The action had been non-stop, filled with shocking twists and turns, and the stakes had never been higher. Kevin Owens, though battered and bruised, was still resolute. He had one goal in mind: to finish what he started with John Cena. The stunner, Owens's signature move, was poised to deliver the crushing blow to his opponent and seal his victory. Owens launched himself at Cena, the crowd holding its breath, waiting for the inevitable impact. But Cena, ever the fighter, wasn't finished yet. Summoning every ounce of strength left in his weary body, Cena somehow managed to avoid the stunner and countered with a move that was as unexpected as it was devastating. With quick precision, Cena locked Owens into the STF, a submission hold that he had used to win countless matches before. Owens's face contorted in agony as Cena's arms tightened around his neck and legs, squeezing the life out of him. The hold was unyielding, a vice-like grip that refused to loosen. For a moment, Owens tried to fight his way out. He struggled, twisting and turning, clawing at the mat beneath him, desperate to find an escape. But Cena's power and determination were too much. Owens could feel his breath growing shallow, his strength waning. The crowd, sensing the end was near, erupted into a chorus of cheers, their voices deafening as Cena applied more pressure. Owens' resistance began to fade, and in a moment of pure agony, he was forced to tap out. The referee's hand hit the mat 3 times, signaling the end of the match. Cena had done it. He had won, and in doing so, he had avenged the injustice done to his friend, Cody Rhodes. The arena exploded into a frenzy of cheers. Cena stood tall in the center of the ring, his face bloodied and bruised but his spirit unbroken. He had battled through every obstacle Owens had thrown his way, and he had emerged victorious. The crowd's adoration for Cena was palpable as they showered him with chants and applause, their respect for his perseverance and tenacity shining through. Cena raised his arm in triumph, a symbol of both personal victory and the larger, symbolic win for justice. Grabbing a microphone, Cena's voice cut through the noise of the crowd. Despite the toll the match had taken on him, his words were steady, filled with passion and purpose. "Kevin Owens," he began, his voice unwavering, "you took something precious from us. Cody Rhodes. You thought you could break him, but today, you broke something else. This isn't just about revenge. It's about standing up for what's right. Cody, this one's for you. Your legacy lives on, and I promise we'll keep fighting for you." The fans, already on their feet, erupted in cheers at the mention of Cody's name. Chants of "Cody, Cody!" filled the arena, their voices a tribute to the fallen star and a powerful reminder that his legacy would never be forgotten. But just as the celebration began to reach its peak, a new and shocking twist unfolded. Owens, seething with rage and unwilling to accept defeat, re-entered the ring. The crowd's excitement quickly turned to shock and boos as Owens blindsided Cena, delivering a brutal package piledriver. The attack was swift, violent, and unexpected. Cena, still recovering from the grueling match, had no time to react. The force of the move left him crumpled in the center of the ring, his body limp and broken. Owens, his face twisted with anger, stood over Cena, glaring down at his fallen adversary. The WWE Universe, which had been cheering for Cena just moments before, now turned on Owens. The boos rained down from every corner of the arena as Owens, still full of rage, grabbed the WWE Championship belt. With a smug look on his face, he hoisted the championship high above his head, taunting the crowd with his victory. The image of Owens standing triumphantly over Cena, holding the most coveted prize in WWE, was a shocking end to a night that had already been filled with drama and emotion. Cena's victory had been short-lived, overshadowed by the brutal assault that Owens had just unleashed. The tension in the arena was palpable as Owens stood in the ring, holding the championship belt aloft like a trophy. His actions had cemented his place as a true villain in the eyes of the WWE Universe. But for Cena, this wasn't the end. His road to redemption had just begun. Backstage, the aftermath of the match was immediate. WWE superstars and officials alike gathered to react to the shocking turn of events. Some were stunned by Owens's post-match ambush, while others expressed their admiration for Cena's resilience. The locker room buzzed with speculation about what would come next in the rivalry between Cena and Owens. Cena, despite the pain and disappointment, walked backstage with his head held high. He was battered, but not broken. He had accomplished what he set out to do. He had avenged Cody Rhodes' forced retirement and proven that justice still had a place in WWE. But he knew that the fight wasn't over. Cena had never been one to back down from a challenge, and he wasn't about to start now. He would fight, not just for himself, but for the legacy of his friend Cody Rhodes. Cena's victory over Owens had been hard-earned, but Owens' actions had only fueled Cena's resolve to continue the fight. Cena's battle was far from over, and he would do whatever it took to stop Owens from continuing his reign of terror. The rivalry between the two men had taken on a new dimension, and fans knew that this story was far from finished. For the WWE Universe, the night had been an unforgettable experience. They had witnessed a match for the ages, one that had transcended the usual spectacle of professional wrestling. Cena and Owens had given everything they had in the ring, and the emotional roller coaster of the night had left fans on the edge of their seats. The rivalry between Cena and Owens had reached new heights, and the stakes were higher than ever. As Cena made his way to the backstage area, the WWE Universe was left with a sense of anticipation. What would happen next? Would Cena be able to get his revenge on Owens? Could Owens' reign of brutality be stopped? Fans could only speculate, eagerly awaiting the next chapter of this intense and personal feud. One thing was certain, however: the legacy of Cody Rhodes would continue to burn brightly in the hearts of WWE fans. His forced retirement had ignited a fire within Cena, a fire that would not be extinguished until justice was served. Cena's vow to fight for his friend's legacy was a promise that the WWE Universe could count on. As long as Cena had a breath in his body, he would continue to fight for what was right, no matter the cost. The rivalry between Cena and Owens had set the stage for even greater drama in WWE. The emotional journey of redemption and revenge was only beginning, and the WWE Universe was ready for the next chapter. Would Cena finally defeat Owens and restore honor to the WWE? Or would Owens continue his reign of terror, proving that nothing, not even the most legendary competitors, could stand in his way?